to me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe.
Hello and welcome to the AEW Restaurant Talk Show with Rhys Jones and
Dawn Smith as we bring you our preview to AEW All Out, which will come at you from what it was originally meant to come at you from the Sears Center in Hoffman State, Illinois, but because of a certain COVID-19, that has now been moved to Jacksonville, Florida at Daly's Palace.
yes,
Where a limited crowd will be in attendance.
yes, similar to a certain restaurant company that must not be named.
Yes, we will start off with our first match in no particular order.
Well, they have 9 matches down, starting with a pre-show match when Dr. Britt Baker,
DMD, being come to the ring by Rebel,
the girlfriend of former champion in a different company, will take on Big
Swole.
So in a tooth and nail match, whatever the heck that means.
Yes, if any of you have any idea what that's going to entail, please leave us a comment or a message or something. Let us know what a tooth and nail match is.
Now, as we go to the main card, we start with the AEW Championship match. When Dean Ambrose and Jon Moxley.
I was going to say, copyright, defends his championship against MJF.
However, in a classic heel move, after being hit with it several times, MJF decided to consult with his lawyers.
And he managed to get his lawyers to do something unthinkable.
Yes, as something that Vicky Guerrero has done several times. Moxley is now banned from using Paradigm Shift, his finishing move, in this match.
Now, we don't know what's going to happen if he does use it, because it doesn't say.
Yes, if he does use it, say now the referee gets knocked out, he uses it and wins the match. They will probably do something on Dynamite and strip him of the championship or some combination of that kind of thing.
But either way, time will tell.
Right. With one win against each other, Chris Jericho has decided to mix his bubbly with freshly squeezed orange juice.
Orange Cassidy.
And literally it's a bubbly versus orange juice match because Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy will meet in a Mimosa Mayhem match,
where the match can be won by pinfall, submission, or throwing your opponent into a tank
of the Mimosa cocktail, which kind of sounds ridiculous, but at the same time I think we've seen worse.
True, in a certain company we dare not mention.
Since winning the Tag Team Championships on the Chris Jericho Rock and Roll Experience in January, Kenny Omega and Adam Page have been relatively strong Tag Team Champions.
Yes, barely.
However, cracks seem to be forming between the two. Excuse me. Not helped by the arrival of the Revival, FTR,
Copyright FTR.
of Cass Wheeler and Jack Howard to AEW, and their new manager, Tully Blanchard.
Which is a very interesting one.
Yeah, but tensions have been almost at high with Omega and Page for the past few weeks, and they almost came to blows on Dynamite,
Yes.
which resulted in Page being thrown out of the Elite by the Young Bucks. And personally, I think this spells the end of their run as tag team champions.
Pretty much so. So I think we all think that FTR are going to win this match.
Think it's more pleasant?
A little.
A little. So was his leg now after what she was forcing this all in.
Fine.
Did it settle down reasonably quickly afterwards?
Yes.
It did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apologies for the slight interruption there.
Yes, and we move on to the AEW Women's World Toy Championship match.
Yes, as Akira Shida will defend against the NWA Women's Champion in Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
Yes, so this is an interesting match.
It is.
Thunder Rosa is not, as far as I can tell, under contract with AEW.
No.
It's just, I believe, because NWA are not operating at the minute.
Due to COVID-19.
And the fact that the women's division of AEW is severely lacking behind a certain company.
Yes.
That this should be this should hopefully be a good match, even though I think that the championship
Akira Shida
will retain. Oh, then again, I could be completely wrong.
Yes. So we now move on to a casino battle royale. Once again, 21 man again, where the winner will receive a future AEW World Championship match.
Yes, this seems to be turning into a go-between when it comes to All Out, because last year they did exactly the same thing, except it was regarding the Women's Championship.
Mm-hmm.
So, as we go through here, let's see who is in this match.
Starting with...
We have Darby Allin,
Lance Archer,
Brian Cage, who came up short at Fighter Fest, which was supposed to be in London.
yes, thanks to COVID-19, Ricky Starks,
Pentagon Jr.,
Ray Phoenix,
The Butcher,
The Blade,
Eddie Kingston,
Sean Spears, Sean Spears,
Billy Gunn, or just Billy,
his Billy's son, Austin Gunn,
Jake Hager,
Santana and Ortiz of the Inner Circle, along with Jake Hager,
Chuck Taylor,
versus Trent,
and a to-be-determined competitor. Now, there is one big name in the wrestling / fighting business, that I say could very loosely because I think it's probably not going to happen. It could make an appearance in this match. The person who has just become a free agent, and that is the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, jeez. If that's if AEW can afford his wages.
Yes. However, a certain company will probably try to work something out with him.
Yes.
Now, a few weeks ago, Mr. Luke Harper, aka Brody Lee, practically murdered Cody Rhodes to become the TNT champion.
Pretty much.
And took out Cody and Brandy for a while. Now, the rest of the Dark Order, including Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson, will take on the team of Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, along with the Natural Nightmares, Goldust, Dustin Rhodes,
and QT Marshall with Ali in his corner.
In a 8-man tag team match. Now, the fact that they finally seem to be getting somewhere with the Dark Order, I think that the Dark Order needs to win this match. Now, speaking of tag team matches, Jurassic Express of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus will take on the Young Bucks.
And again, what state will the Young Bucks' mind be in after what Hangman Adam Page has done?
Who knows? Now, Sammy Guevara, who has been controversial for reasons we shall not mention,
Yes.
seems to have targeted Matt Hardy over the past few weeks. Now the two will come to blows in a Broken Rules match, which is, from what I can gather, is basically a no disqualification match.
Pretty much. And if Matt Hardy loses, he must leave AEW.
Sonya Deville, anyone?
Well, we're not going to get into reasons for that either, because,
But the fact that Matt Hardy has not been
recently signed.
I can't necessarily see him losing this match unless they want to give him some time off or he's requested time off for something.
Yes.
So, let's run through the matches one more time.
Yes, let's.
In the pre-show, Britt Baker will take on Big Show in a tooth and nails match.
Jon Moxley will defend the AEW World Championship against MJF, but unfortunately Moxley is banned from using his Paradigm Shift finishing move.
Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy collide one more time in a Mimosa Mayhem match.
The AEW World Tag Team titles will be on the line as Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega put their championships on the line against FTR of Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood with Tully Blanchard in their corner.
Hakura Shida will defend the AEW Women's Championship against the NWA Women's Champion Thunder Rosa.
A 21-man casino battle royale will feature Darby Allin, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, The Butcher, The Blade, Eddie Kingston, Shawn Spears, Billy, Austin Gunn, Jake Hager, Santana, Ortiz, Chuck Taylor, Trent, and a to-be-determined participant winner receives a future AEW World Championship match.
The Dark Order in Brody Lee, Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson will take on Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares of Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall.
Jurassic Express of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus will take on the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson.
And Matt Hardy takes on Sammy Guevara in a Broken Rules match.
So, that does it for our pre-show to AEW All Out.
Contrary to another promotion, All Out takes place on Saturday the 5th of September, not Sunday the 6th.
Yes.
Will join us next week where we shall bring you the results of what has happened and hopefully the fallout.
Yes.
But until then,
I've been Sean Smith and he's been
Reece Jones, and we
will see you next time.